Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. We got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello and welcome to Barnside Chat.
Hello.
Special guest Nicole.
Hello, everyone.
If you saw our email on the weekend, you will know that we're doing a very exciting announcement today. So we're going to get into that very quickly.
Yes.
Welcome first to the program. This is Barnside Chat, our weekly program where we give you all the updates, but all the residents, everything sanctuary related. We are live here in the main barn at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. I did it correctly.
Yes, nice. My name is Nicole. I'm the senior animal caregiver here.
Andrea, the animal care manager. Thanks for tuning in. There's a ton of people tuning in
Amazing.
already.
I can feel the excitement.
I can tell by some of the comments, some folks are aware that there's going to be a special announcement. I see Maggie, Marilyn, Claire, Gail, Sylvia, Diane, Jerry Lee, Andrea, Rose, Mary again, Diane. Okay.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. Mary. Whoa. Sparkle to you, Mary,
Everyone
as
is here.
well. If you have any questions for the
Amazing.
Magic Rainbow Bag, let us know in the comments and we're going to answer them. Next week, we're going to go over the agenda very quickly because it includes a special announcement. We have some volunteering information, an update on the book.
Ooh, lots of exciting things
Yeah, a lot
happening
of announcements.
Yes.
That you're hearing it here first, and a few resident updates. Well, just one. Just remembered. So we're going to do a little countdown to our special announcement. Drum roll.
Whoa.
4 minutes. So
4
in that
minutes.
4
Oh my.
minutes, it's 4 excruciating minutes. Also, if you're a monthly donor, you will already know what this announcement is because you got it in your email yesterday.
You
and if
heard
you
it
want to be the
first.
first to hear it, like Nicole just said, sign up to become a monthly donor and you get this information sometimes first, often first. It's a very exciting perk of being a monthly donor.
Yes.
Just a few housekeeping things before we get into our special announcement. One of them is our auctions coming up. We are taking donations up until April 30th, which is just a few days. You can email info@happilyeverafter.ca. I forgot to bring my item today, but I'll do that
Yeah, I have to
sometime.
finish mine.
Cole's working on something. I got a few things going on there.
Very exciting.
Got some excited people in the comments. Also, we have another work day coming up this weekend, so 2 back-to-back. It's
Nice.
on May 3rd, which is the Saturday, I think.
That sounds right.
That's kind of small for me. If you go to our website, happilyeverafter.ca, click on that. You're signed up for that day. You're joining a group of amazing, like-minded folks, cleaning up poop, doing all
those
kinds
fun
of things.
Yeah.
What else do they do?
Meeting the residents,
Yes.
enjoying the sunshine.
They got to feed out produce on the weekend.
Yeah,
got to see
very
some exciting
exciting.
things. Nobody's giving any spoilers in the comments. Y'all are so good because I know some of you know already. I can tell.
Yeah, thank you for keeping the secret until we
I don't know.
announce it.
Can you tell from?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a hint. This was our group from the weekend. Thank you everybody that came out. You're so amazing. Yeah, they did a ton. They moved some rocks. It just seems like maybe not a great, exciting project, but when you do it with a bunch of people.
Yes, and very important for pasture management to keep everything safe for everyone. Make sure no one is tripping, getting rocks stuck in their hooves, that kind of thing. So it seems like such a little thing, but it's majorly important for the health of the residents.
Add up. That is so true. So that was our group from the weekend. So thank you again. And it's also National Volunteer Week from April 27th to May 3rd. So perfect timing to join us on that work day, to become a regular volunteer, to spread the word. We're always looking for regular volunteers and folks to help out with the massive project we have going on here. We have 110 acres.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
We have a lot of residents. We have a Raymond Honky behind us. We're going to give you an update on him very soon. We're just going to give you a book update first. Our timer's still going.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Went by really fast.
There.
Went by really fast.
Gosh. Hurry up,
Thank
clock,
you, Daniel.
Diane said. So soon.
We are so grateful for our volunteers. They include our board of directors. They include our regular volunteers. We have folks coming in doing the gardening, admin work.
Special
it's
tasks.
just a mix of everything.
Yeah. It's amazing. And like people come from like all walks of life with different skills to kind of bring everything to the table. So yeah, it's incredible.
And we're going to give you an update on the book since we had a question for the Magic Rainbow Bag, which we're going to jump ahead and answer now. So thank you, Claire, for asking this. Are any updates on the anniversary book? If you've pre-ordered your book, it is arriving very soon because we're going to start shipping them out this week.
I cannot wait to see it. I'm so excited.
We have not seen it in person yet. It is actually arriving in a few hours.
Yeah, so soon.
It didn't arrive on time for this program, but if you've ordered your book, it is being shipped very soon, and I'm very excited for y'all to have that in your hands.
We're very excited.
Comes with a lot of amazing goodies and fun things. So
very exciting. Oh my gosh, 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we have time for our resident update. We're going to do that after because I know Sylvia's saying no spoilers. Yeah. You can still order the book as well. So it's on our website, happilyeverafter.ca, if you still want to get that gorgeous book with this most beautiful picture that Nicole has taken.
I love that picture. It's like definitely one of my top favorite photos.
One of my favorite photos that I've seen from the sanctuary. That Nicole takes beautiful photos to begin with, and takes a lot of photos.
Andrea takes a lot of really beautiful photos as well.
Little photographers as well. Yes, multitasking.
Yes, we do it all.
5 seconds.
Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is it. This is our big announcement. We're going to do a big drum roll. We're going to do resident update after because that's going to have to wait. This went by really fast.
It really did.
If you're a monthly donor, you would have saw this video yesterday in your emails. If you're not, this is your first time seeing this now. I'm very curious. Did you have any guesses? Did you have any clues of what we're about to say? Let us know in the comments. I want to see. I'm going to show you this video.
Record your reactions so we can watch them later.
I want to see. Okay. Yeah, it's like New Year's.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to show you this video, and then we're going to chat about what the video is about.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
We have some super exciting news to share. Well, I don't even know. Should we tease it more, or should we just get into it?
I don't know. We have a little bit already.
I know. You can barely just see the super exciting news.
You might already know from some of the teasers we've done.
But we are super excited to share with you the first arrivals of 2025.
Huge news. You're hearing it here first.
And they are excited.
I think they're going to make their own appearance. Oh my goodness.
Who is that?
Should we show them?
Should we show them? I think we should show them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is Pepper. And we also have Alfie. These two are living in an isolation stall at the old barn. Hi, buddy.
Hi, friends. They're slowly getting used to us. You can see they're pretty curious. This is Alfalfa is about 5 years old, and his buddy Pepper there is about 2 years old.
We're also by the muck pile. We're all with all of our compost.
We're doing our usual quarantine procedure, which all new arrivals experience before they meet the other residents.
Yeah.
Here they are. Huge news for the sanctuary. Very exciting.
That was scary.
Oh. Still getting used to us, but they're warming up quite a bit.
We're super excited to share more with you guys in the future and look forward to more news coming soon.
Where'd we go?
Oh no.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
okay.
goodness. Introducing Pepper and Alfalfa, otherwise known as
exciting.
Alfie.
Oh.
I'm sure everyone has a million questions, then they want to see all the photos and everything. We're going to show you a
It's
bit
coming.
now. We're going to, it's huge. This is massive news for the sanctuary. So
Yeah.
we have our little Pepper here. I think you'll be able to tell them
Yeah,
apart very
easily.
quickly with their
Yeah.
little different colored faces.
Oh,
These
my
boys are
gosh.
absolutely blessed to be here. The sanctuary, they are wonderful. They are very tall.
So sweet. They are insanely tall. Alfie, like I didn't know it was possible for a cow to be that tall. Like every time I see him, I'm like, you're still that big, huh?
We're looking up at him.
Yep.
So that brings us to a very special fundraiser we're now doing because of a few things that have happened recently. It's called Project Pouty. It's a Heath's Herd Healing Fund. And on top of that, that means today it's a surprise match Monday.
Amazing.
So all donations made today on our website, happilyeveryester.ca, will be matched up to $5,000 for our total of $20,000 to help get these boys situated, to help them in their process of eventually becoming friends with Pouty.
We are so
cannot
excited
wait.
for them, for all of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is huge news for us. It's huge news for him. He does not currently have a herd. So
Yeah.
you'll want to be signed up for our newsletter for all of these updates. There's going to be an email coming out in a bit with all the links and all the information. So sign up for our newsletter on our website to get all the best information. Donate today for Match Monday because that's the best day to donate.
Yes,
and
very
the biggest
exciting.
perk of this whole thing, like I think there's news on top of news on top of news.
There's a lot happening today, everyone.
I already know everything
Yeah.
and I'm like excited. So if you are a donor,
Oh.
any amount for this campaign, you're going to be the first to see Pouty meet Pepper and Alfalfa. You will not want to miss this.
Yeah, we cannot wait.
I just can't wait to see his reaction. I can't wait to see their reactions. It's going to be absolutely magical.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fantastic thing for everyone.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's very special and we're extremely excited.
We're excited to share that with you.
Yeah.
Any amount, you get to see this special video, which we'll have in a few weeks once they're off quarantine. We do a
Yep.
quarantine process, like I mentioned in the video. Oksana's getting a little revved up behind us there.
Oh yeah, quite exciting.
We're going to be answering some questions about them. We're going to talk a little bit more in detail tomorrow during Bear Care
Yeah,
Corner.
stay
Because we
tuned.
don't have a ton of time today. We want to
Yes.
get into some of our other updates, but we're so happy to share that news with you here. Again, sign up for the newsletter for more information, and we're going to get into a little more depth tomorrow
Yes.
on
Tomorrow,
Bear
1
Care.
p.m.
1
Yes.
p.m. See you back here again. Me and Nicole chatting it up.
Yep.
Talking about the boys. We have way more footage to show you. There's just a plethora of things to share. And I see a ton
so
of
much.
questions right now, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
How engaged people are.
Yes, yeah, like the comments are going like crazy.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
very
even
excited.
catch up. This is very exciting news. We're also going to show you a little intake video. So we were all here on this day.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorite days.
Yep. Kevin, with all of his gadgets, was able to film every single direction and get lots of different footage. And we'll be sharing more of this with you as well. So this is when they first arrived. And again,
Yeah.
you're seeing this here first, boys being unloaded.
I just like that moment when the trailer opened and we saw how big Pepper was. I was just like in shock.
Look at them. And they're settling in.
Oh,
There's you!
it's me.
Nicole was pretty much living in their area
That-
so far.
Yeah, that first day in particular, like I don't know if I did anything else that day.
Hey, Nicole, where are you at on the walkie?
Yeah,
with
don't
the
worry about
cows?
it.
With the cows.
Oh.
So thank you for your support and making this possible for all residents and these guys. Again,
Yeah.
it's Match Monday if you're able to donate. We are matching up to $5,000, which is a great
That's
boost to
incredible.
get them situated, to get everything that they need in terms of their pasture. Cows
Yeah.
require a ton of space.
Tons of
Tons of resources.
Yeah, shelter,
It's
fencing.
quite a big change, but also
Yeah.
a huge, exciting thing for Pouty Face eventually. So
Yeah.
you will be want to be one of the first people to see
That's
that
gonna be
interaction.
wild.
That's going to be magical.
Oh, I'm just so excited.
I'm going to answer a quick one in the comments because I have to do at least one.
Yeah.
Sylvia's asking, are Pepper and Alfalfa lady cows or boys?
They're both boys.
Both boys?
Yes.
Big boys. Thank you
Yes,
for that question.
very
And we're going to
good.
be answering more tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll get
on
all the details
bear
tomorrow.
care
Many more
and
photos.
Sharing so much. We're going to be sharing so much about them now. So
Yeah.
stay tuned to our social and again, the newsletter for that. Whew.
Yeah,
Gotta
there's
catch
a lot.
my breath. We're getting you all caught up. This is huge news for the sanctuary.
Yeah,
and it's huge
it's-
news for you, and we're so excited to share it with you.
It's major because I mean it's been just about a decade since we took in cows.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
It was Pouty, Denver, and Jasmine arrived probably about 10 years ago. And they were a little hurt for a long time.
Yeah.
Ibrahim.
Yeah. Oh, a comment from Laura. Just Sir Denver would be so pleased for his buddy.
That's so true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so true. He would want
Oh.
that for his friend Pouty.
Yeah, definitely. Oh.
So thank you for being here for that news. I know there was a lot of excitement around it. I am still buzzing. I'm still excited. We're just going to go and stare at them.
Yeah, I
we're
literally
really
think about them constantly.
head over there and stare at them very soon.
Yeah. So stay tuned tomorrow, 1 p.m. We will tell you basically everything we know about them. It'll be
Yes.
very exciting.
Yes, give you a little bit more backstory, which a lot of folks are asking about, but I don't think we have time now because we want to give you a few resident updates. We want to do their classics. We got our weather report still. We have our magic rainbow bag and a bit you said it. So thanks for staying tuned for all of that. Our one resident update, the main one, there's lots,
Yes.
is of course Raymond. I think I mentioned, I'm trying to remember when it was.
We talked about it definitely on bear care a little bit last week, but I think it was mentioned on Barnside as well. I think a bit of both.
too.
Yeah.
So Raymond's here at OVC in this picture from a few days ago. Why was he at OVC, which is a specialty large animal vet?
He had a dentist appointment, so we were concerned about some potential dental issues with Ray. So if you missed it on bear care last week, we talked about the 2 pig teeth that we found outside
Nicole
yesterday.
found both.
Yes, it was very exciting. So we found 2 pig teeth outside, but Ray also has a history of very smelly breath. Lately, he's been dropping some hay while he's been eating as well. We know that his brother Phoenix had kind of extensive dental disease as well. So all of those things combined, we wanted to kind of pursue a sedated dental exam. Pig mouths are very large and very strong, so you can't really get a good look in there, especially all the way back with the molars and premolars.
So far back there.
Yeah, unless they're sedated. But he did very well under sedation.
He did.
They had a really good look inside his mouth. I think he only needed, 2 teeth extracted?
Yep.
A couple other ones that were maybe of concern, but not at this time.
They're keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, so he'll have a recheck in a couple weeks. So he's doing very well. I'm glad that we took him just for us to know, because we've always kind of wondered and speculated that he might have some stuff going on, but all in all, not as bad as I thought, which is good.
Yes,
I was expecting a lot
agreed.
worse, to
and
be
with
honest.
dental stuff, you don't really want
You
to mess
never know.
around,
Yeah.
like if there's anything further infection-wise.
Totally.
His breath is smelling better, and he's been on
Yes.
antibiotics, and he's actually, I don't know if you saw it earlier, that stall that Oksana was getting really involved in, he's in there. So they're
Yes.
they haven't been reintegrated yet. He's been away for a few days, so we haven't got to that quite yet. He's not technically on stall rest, but he's waiting to get reintegrated, so she's telling him off.
Yeah,
In the
there's been a lot of
hierarchy,
that.
Ray's pretty close to the bottom, but also Oksana steps down to him, so it's very complicated.
Yeah, it's like fluid for sure, or like non-linear.
or like within their
yeah.
little cliques, they might have a certain hierarchy, but within the bigger
Yeah.
herd, they have a different hierarchy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's very complicated. We only understand a small amount of
we're
it.
trying to
but
piece it together pretty much on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And anytime we think we're right, they
They
tell us
surprise
something
you
different.
all the time. Yeah, exactly. But because he's lower on the hierarchy, we are expecting, and historically we have had some issues with him and a couple other pigs like Oksana, Ted, who are lower on the hierarchy, kind of battling out for their spot. So fingers crossed that he has a nice, easy integration, that all of his friends are nice to him,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
we'll keep you
Noxley's a
posted.
close friend. Brex is
Yeah.
pretty close, so we're hoping there's no issues. Last time there was a lot of issues with Ted, but you just
Yeah.
can't predict these things.
Totally.
Like we reintegrated Tammy the other week, no issues.
Yeah. And sometimes when it's an integration that we're super stressed out about, everything is fine. And then other times where we think it's going to be.
We're always prepared.
Yeah. You never know. They surprise us
I
all
feel like
the
you
time.
could ever predict anything, especially with pigs.
Totally.
They always
Yeah.
surprise us.
Yeah, they keep
but
us on our toes.
That's Ray's update. I know I
Yeah.
mentioned this before, and we didn't have an update since he's been back. So he is back. He did great.
Yeah.
He was a really good boy. He's very easy to load on the trailer because he's very easygoing.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, oh,
Perfect little guy.
cool, we're walking over here and eating a Fig Newton and a bucket of fruit.
Sure.
Let's go. Did great under sedation. We're going to do our little weather report. So we have a mix of weather coming up, but quite nice.
Yeah, I think
finally.
it might finally be spring.
Lots of sun, bit of clouds, a little bit of light rain. Here we're looking at, oh, we lost both of us. Oh. Ooh, I guess I'm doing
Whoa.
it. Yeah, so no more freezing temps. You can see a mix of sun and clouds and a little bit of rain. Some stock videos.
Whoa, I love
Sun's
it.
coming out. And there's like some little cute plants that we're finally seeing. I feel like everything's sprouted at the same time.
Oh.
Dandelions are coming out. Coltsfoot on the side of the road. It just seems like everything's all of a sudden blooming. Our seasonal birds are going. We got the robins, killdeers, sparrows, like everything just kind of.
Yeah, we'll have like the spring songbirds coming soon. The trilliums are blooming in the forest by the gate as well. I saw them this morning.
It's a
They
mix
weren't
of
there last week.
trilliums and I think it's trout lily.
Oh, the yellow
The
one, right?
spotted. I don't know if the yellow flower is trout lily, but the leaf is a spotted.
I know. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
color.
yeah,
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
that in there as
so
well.
That's a mix. We
Yeah.
had that the previous property. There's a lot in a certain area, and that's how you can tell like soil quality too, depending what plants are growing onto it. That's a whole other episode.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to talk about really quick, and this is my own personal thing, but I am extremely excited about the killdeers. They are mass numbers at the new property. I don't know if anybody else knows about them or cares about them, but you will now. One of my favorite birds. They're all pairing up and mating right now. They lay these little eggs in the fields. They're starting to get all amped up for the season. And I don't know if they've started laying yet. They do a thing to deter predators from their nest where they pretend their wing is damaged to deter predators. So very cute.
They're very cute. I
They
saw
are.
one this morning in the pasture with
yes.
Fiona. I tried to get a picture, but they flew off pretty quickly.
Yeah, they have the cutest little faces and the cutest little noises.
The way they kind of scuttle about.
They scuttle and their young are precocious, which means they hatch and just start running right away.
They just go
I just
for
think
it.
they're magical. So we have a lot of those in the fields around us. So I don't remember any of them at the previous property because it was a bit more wooded.
Yeah, it was
this
a different
This
vibe.
is a lot more pasture. So anyways, that's my PSA on killdeers.
Yeah, we're very excited for the spring birds.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of different sounds that we're starting to hear. So that's
Yeah.
I guess that's part of the weather report.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, it might just finally be spring.
Yes, it's like all the signs are happening all at once.
Yeah.
Like, when's the snow gonna melt? When's the sun gonna come out?
I know.
It's just everything all at the same time. So it's lifting everyone's spirits for sure, including
It's
Hercules.
happening. Yeah.
We go into the magic rainbow bag next.
Whoa.
Yeah, we have a few, few questions from the Magic Rainbow Bag and any questions we have in today's program, which I saw a lot of, but they went by really fast. We're going to answer
happening.
next week or maybe even some of them about the new cows.
Yeah,
tomorrow would be a good,
tomorrow.
just a new cow episode.
Yeah.
Again, if you just missed it and you're just tuning in now, we announced brand new residents.
Very exciting.
Their names are Pepper and Alfalfa, or Alfie for sure. A lot of us are calling him Alfie. And they are currently in quarantine, and you can be the first to see them meet Pouty Face if you donate to our current campaign. And today's the best day to donate because it is a match Monday for $5,000. All right, Magic Rainbow Bag, and if you have questions, put them in the comments, and I'm already seeing a ton of those. I'm going to get into the first one. This is about Enrique.
Oh.
Enrique is a busy boy with all his
He really
responsibilities.
is. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, in a certain way.
Yeah.
Does he like the pigs?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not afraid of them. He goes in and out of their pastures, their barns. Like I've never seen him like
There's some
cuddling up.
interactions,
Yeah, not really
yeah.
interacting, but he's definitely not afraid of them.
He just, he just goes around to different areas, and I wouldn't say he's either way. Fussed either way.
Yeah, indifferent.
Precious
Kinda.
bird world at Heath's.
I completely agree.
Ducks, chickens, killdeers, robins. What else could you ask for?
Yeah,
Crows.
yeah.
I think one of them, and it's from afar, it can be different, but I think when I drove up the driveway earlier, it was a raven.
Oh,
They have
really?
that bigger beak and a little, I'm not 100% sure
haven't
though. I
seen
just got
one
very
here.
excited.
Nice.
Could
The
be
crows
wrong,
are
but-
starting to come a little bit closer, I've noticed as well.
Yes.
so
When I remember
hopefully
the
soon.
first few days here,
They were so far.
yeah, they would be in a field not even close to us, and you'd make
Yeah.
a little move and they would fly off.
Yeah,
and
scatter.
And they're less quick to fly off now, and they're staying around longer, and they're realizing like where the pigs are staying and some of the food areas. Very exciting. So crows too, but yes, we're obsessed with birds. Diablo. Why is he named Diablo? That's devil in Spanish. You could say he's a bit devilish.
Yeah, but not in a bad way.
No.
Yeah, and I mean that's like a funny thing to say, but
It's just who he is.
yeah, it suits him. I can't picture him having any other name. Like he's, very sweet, but he's a complicated guy. Like he's definitely mellowed out with age, but even now, if something is not quite to his liking, like he has no problem letting us know. I think we've all feared for our lives a little bit during and
he's kept us on our toes.
Yeah.
It's somewhere you don't want to be in without knowing where your exits are.
Definitely, always be on your toes. For
you don't want to turn your back toward him, because if he decides he doesn't want you in there,
yeah.
A lot of it's coming from a place of anxiety too.
Yeah,
so it's
definitely.
not really
it's
fair
not his
to
fault.
say. I don't like using the term aggressive for animals really. Because he came from a petting zoo where he just always, had to fight for food. It was just a not good situation. So I think he still feels like that sometimes, even though he has all the food he can eat and everything. It's just a little bit gets triggered sometimes, but he's amazing.
Yes.
He's very handsome, very cute.
Yeah.
And keeps us on our toes. Oh, I think this was regarding, I think we were trying to do Herky's foot, like trim his hooves.
Oh.
And we mentioned that he wasn't super happy because the sound of the
hoof
hoof
boss,
the kind of machine that we use.
Yeah, I mean, relaxing music. Hercules would really enjoy that. Some spa music. Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of saying the other day, like if you had like AirPods with positive affirmations.
Oh, yeah.
What we could do more practically, I don't know if you could put an AirPod in a pig ear.
An overhead speaker in the arena, perhaps.
Yeah, like that could help. I mean, there are studies to say that classical music, animals respond well to.
Certain genres of music they prefer more as well. I'm not sure which ones exactly, but I feel like classical is usually high up on that list.
I feel like Hercules would surprise us with the type of music he would like. We'd have to start playing different tunes for him.
And see what he likes. Yeah.
We did have at the old property a TV mounted, so we'll probably do that again. That was something fun for stall-rest pigs for some engagement, some enrichment. And then also I've thought too, like you could put some gauze or something just to muffle out the sound a bit, because they do get triggered by loud sounds.
For sure. Yeah, and even, I mean, the vision, like sometimes we'll put a little towel over their face as well. Yeah, I think we may have covered the ears a couple times. I know when we, sometimes for shearing, we'll do that as well for the sheep, because those shears are extremely
really
loud, especially when we're up there on the ears and the neck. So yeah, definitely a lot of things to consider.
Yeah. And then he's just a sensitive boy too. Like you could put earplugs and a eye mask and play classical music and tell him everything's going to be okay, and he could still be a little bit touchy. And he's someone who was born here, so ever since he was a baby, we did, try to desensitize him to his feet. And sometimes if a pig gets nervous about something, that's...
Yeah, you can't force them to do anything.
We just gotta hope for the best.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
guy.
We're getting to the end of our program. We're gonna finish up with a You Said It segment. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone.
The exciting news.
You're so cute. I need to go back and read all these comments.
I just love all the hearts. It's very cute.
So many good comments on today's program that I feel like I haven't been able to read.
Yeah, there's a lot
so
to
much
keep up
going
with.
on. Yep. So cute. First up, Diablo. Speaking of him, I'm so happy you found your way to Heath's Diablo. Anyone with a punching bag in their digs is an automatic bestie of mine. He does have a punching bag.
Yes.
You didn't know that. Sending you lots of love and smooches. Only if it's okay, I sneak in a quick smooch. He accepts them on occasion.
Mm-hmm. He has his moments for sure.
Especially from Angie.
Yeah.
By the way, I reserve the right to be crabby and opinionated too. Exactly.
Yes,
exactly. And that's his right, and that's what we're here to support. If that's what he wants to do, that's fine.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
We also reserve our right to keep our organs, so we're just a little cautious around him.
Yeah, precisely. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Chickens. I think they would have all one meat in the race to the buffet. Enjoyed this video. They ran extremely fast. Yes.
Yeah, they were very fast.
Brian is probably the speediest resident on the property.
Yeah, out of control.
I feel like Brian is like a blur. Sometimes you're like, was that Brian?
Absolutely. Actually, this morning after I fed them, I was leaving their area, and I know I closed the gate, and I know I saw 3 birds inside, but I thought that I saw something white past my leg, and I was like, oh my gosh, did Brian run away? It's like for a couple minutes, I was like awkwardly searching. I know there's there's 3 chickens, but I don't know. I
You
was
count
very
them
worried.
so many times,
Yeah.
and there's only 3. But he gets out all the time.
Yeah, he does love
Like
escaping.
no matter how like your hands are full, and he just knows, and he's just like, Pew.
Yeah, he slips
He's
by
got
pretty
stuff
quickly.
to do. He's
yeah.
a busy
Yeah,
bird.
very busy.
Brian's a hen, but whatever. Tammy and Pumpkin definitely know how to. A good thing when they see
Oh,
it. It's
yeah.
from Jess. I guess we need to buy different troughs for drinking, as these ones are for small days. Yes, we need
Yeah.
to label them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure that they will all read those labels
Yes.
and obey them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the same day, last week that Pumpkin went into her water. I think Mercy and Hercules both
There was
went
a note
into
about
that.
Herky.
Yeah,
it was a bit awkward for him.
Yes, they
Yeah.
both went into the water shortly. I think Sammy was in his yesterday.
He tipped one of the waters and made his own bog. If you saw on
Yeah.
our Instagram
Yeah.
stories, I posted that. And that's a good sign that they're getting
ready for
warm,
bogs,
and
yeah.
we need to start putting their bogs together. We need to start running a hose and letting them kind of dig up an area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of goat
However,
excitement.
I will say that picture of Tammy when she was in the water bucket, I definitely filled up a bog for them twice that day, and they still went into their water trough.
And she's just
That's
standing
okay.
there. She
Yeah.
fits so perfectly in those.
Yeah, she really does. So I mean, I don't blame her. No one's gonna bug her
Typically,
in there.
pigs prefer mud because it sticks to them and it stays wet.
Yeah.
Whereas water evaporates really quickly. So in terms
Right.
of staying cool for longer. So I
Yeah.
don't know. That was just her own style. I don't
Yeah.
want to tell her what to do and
Yeah.
how to be a pig.
Yeah, live your
But,
truth.
All right.
Oh,
From
yes.
Andrea, did you take this?
Yeah.
Magical day for all of us involved.
Yeah, truly.
I was there as well. Don't tell anybody, Obama, but next Saturday I will steal you and take you home with me. I just have to come up with a plan. I saw somebody ask in the comments where Obama is, so don't worry, he has not been stolen.
Yeah,
I can
not
actually
yet.
see him right now. I know he has a lot of fans, which makes me very happy.
Yeah, I
he
mean,
doing?
he's just standing.
He's watching
Zoe
a
headbutt
wrestle session.
something. Yeah, he's getting kind of involved, but
It's his favorite thing to do is
oh wow.
watch wrestle sessions. So it's Elmer and Zoe. And Obama's pretending like he doesn't notice now. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, that's our update. I can't really turn around the camera quick enough, so you're gonna have to take our word for it.
Yeah,
But
it's very cute. Don't worry.
I also want to take him home on a regular basis.
Yeah, us too. We
Bear
think about him
care.
constantly.
My goodness, my mind-boggling information to educate us on what goes on behind the closed doors on a daily basis by such dedicated caregivers. He won the lottery.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
very
This was
sweet.
a episode that Nicole hosted
right.
regarding blood work supplies, and that's just something that one of the many, many things we're doing behind the scenes to help with resident care.
Yeah,
if you wanted to see
absolutely.
that was last week's episode. You scroll back on Facebook. It was a live video that we did. Nicole did a fantastic job explaining everything because I didn't even know half of it.
Yeah, that was extremely fun, and it was so fun. Yeah, exactly. Like sharing those things that happen that don't always get posted, on social media. It's like, behind the scenes. But then to see everyone like getting excited and nerdy with us was very, very
love
cool.
the
Like, we
nerdy
love
stuff.
that stuff.
So
So
when folks come on those
yeah.
videos and also get excited, that makes us very happy.
yeah.
And
So
we
truly, thank you.
very much appreciate your engagement on these videos, on our live videos, on our Bear Care, Barnside, all of those. It helps the residents, it helps
Definitely.
us feel very happy.
Yes.
Feels like we're doing a fantastic job. There's
Yeah,
just so
thank
much to
you.
go on to help these guys. There's just so much care.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do without you and your donations. Again, one more time, it's a match Monday. $5,000 will be matched today only for our new campaign, the Pouty Project, that is going on for the next few weeks. But we'll get more information in an upcoming email. I don't have it all with me right now, but you can find out on your
coming.
email. You won't want to miss that email. There's all kinds of fun goodies in there. Other than that, I think I have an article coming up about parasites.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to miss that.
It's going to be very cool, very nerdy. Stay tuned.
Very exciting. Thank you again for tuning in. We
Thank
can't wait to share
you.
more about the new cows tomorrow on Bear Care Corner.
Yes.
I said Barnside. We'll start with bees.
Yes.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, everyone.
See you again next time. Bye.
Bye.